guys, I'm Wade and this is Daily Growth with BeardTone. As you know, these aren't actually daily. I'm probably going to do them about 3 times a week. I just think that Daily Growth sounds funny in a really dumb way. It's really stupid, so I went with it. Anyway, today in the mail, I got this little package from Lotus along with a brand new shirt. And it's a snow job underdrive. I've had one of these before. I gave the other one away. Not to make myself sound all magnanimous. I knew I was going to get another one to replace it. Some guys came through town and needed it. So anyway, if you haven't ever seen one of these, it is one of the only drives that I'd really call transparent. And I think it does an excellent job being paired with like I love the way it sounds with like the Greer Lightspeed and the Sutherland. And I've done a clip or two of that, I think. All right. So in today's clip, what I did is I had 0 ideas, and that's most of the time that's the case. I find this stuff to be a lot of hard work, and so how I treat being creative is I just sit down and bang on my guitar until something happens. And I think I had this thing at about 60-70% somewhere in there, and I was palm muting through humbuckers, and it had this real just raw nasty sound, and I just came up with this weird rhythm. I think it's 3/3, and I just it sounded great, but I couldn't figure out what to play over the top of it. So, I let it set for a day. I was like, well, we'll see if something comes up. And then the next day, it just clicked for me, which is, there's even a flub or two in the little clip you just heard. But, whatever. It still sounds cool. And part of the reason why I can get away with that little flub is I'm running into the deco. And I usually, almost always, just use sort of the delay side of the deco. I max it out. You only get about 3 repeats. But it does an excellent job on something that's real mid-range heavy, can be a little piercing if you're letting those notes sort of hang out there by themselves. It'll really thicken it up, fill up some space, and it also sort of has this, like, depending on the tone of the pedal you're running into it, it almost has this sort of like dated solo vibe that I think sounds a little cool. It's more dramatic. It's a little more dramatic than I would probably use like if I were recording a song with it or something, but I think it does a good job of adding character to these little clips. So that's how we got what we got today. Again, hopefully we didn't overthink it. See you around.